welcome back to Castlevania Curse of Darkness. Now, when I last left off, I was in this save room, trying to make my way back to this save room. But in between episodes, I looked at the strategy guide and realized there's something over here that I didn't get. So, I registered a memorial ticket location at this save room so I can get back there quickly. And I'm going to clean out the rest of the temple as much as I can in this episode. So, Mark, there was a fire or something?
Yeah, there was a fire outside the Burger King a few days ago. And it was really weird because we were in the back of the kitchen and we were all smelling it, and the fire was actually right outside the drive-thru window. It was close to the drive-thru window. It's like, how are you guys not smelling that? We're in the back of the kitchen. We're not even close to a window, and we're smelling that.
Well, you're in the kitchen. You're used to smelling smoke and fire, I guess.
We thought the broiler was on fire or something. Oh, that reminds me, like, there was, like, a really weird, one of the Whoppers got wedged vertically inside the broiler. It was like, what the fuck? And it got wedged under one of the bars that move the patties through the broiler. It got wedged under that. It was like, how the heck did you manage that, Whopper?
I don't know. So, how exactly did the fire get started again?
Oh yeah, some asshole dropped one of his cigarette butts into the planter. Like 95% of the trash we pick up are cigarette butts.
Don't be a cigarette buddy.
And now we are at...
What?
Seriously. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Alright, well, just be careful. Yeah, tell Mark to be careful to not accidentally trip over wires.
Ugh. More skeleton cultist.
And healing wizards! Yeah, I changed my weapon up to the punch rings. To show off a little bit more of the knuckle weapons.
What was that?
That was a spinning kick. This is really how Cornell should have played in Legacy of Darkness instead of weird wind discs or whatever that he does.
Man, that PlayStation 2 is just working all the time. Slogra! Slogra! And the Masters of the Universe!
It's always been called Slogra. This is a reoccurring enemy of the series. He was a boss in... He was a boss in both Super Castlevania 4 and in Symphony of the Night.
Not so much a boss here. What is that saying about the character in that game? That this character can just beat the crap out of these things, and that character's like, oh, it's a boss encounter!
Well, in Symphony of the Night, it was like one of the first bosses you fought, and then it reappeared as a regular enemy later.
So this guy just stronger than Alucard?
Well, like I said, he reappears as a regular enemy later.
Yeah, but we're pretty, like, this is still kind of the beginning of the game, isn't it? Like, still kind of close?
Yeah. Devil Forge Masters are supposed to be wicked strong. Remember, Trevor says they have a power that rivals Death. Meaning, you know, Death, the super cheap-ass boss.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, him. Ow.
Ectoplasm. What? Oh, lesser demon.
Okay, I killed all the lesser demons. Which, considering the music had changed, I'm thinking that this gate had a bar on it, so now it's no longer barred. Sheesh, how far in is this temple? Raining rocks! Oh, I'm gonna go Bruce Lee on your ass!
Let's see. It's like, after I lift aloft my magical polearm and say, "For the honor of Grayskull, I become Slogra!" Oh gosh, now I'm imagining a Slogra in weird She-Ra costume. It's like, ah!
It's Slogra and Sky Tiara!
Slogra and Sky Tiara, the team up has begun! Dun, 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 dun. Slogra and Tiara taking on everyone! Dun, 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 dun. She's an elf! She's a weird, crusty-looking monster. I don't have many lines. They are allies forever. Or until the show gets cancelled, meh.
Get off of me! Damn. Slogras can get you on the end of their spear and just start killing you.
He's trying to get your ally.
You know, it's funny. There have been times in this game where it's like, oh, there's another. Oh wait, it's just my guy. Never mind. Like that happens in some of my off-screen grinding sessions where it's like I'll see this guy and I'll be like, oh, an enemy. Oh, it's just you. And I did all that work for the 6th Sense brooch. Sensing the will to kill in the instant of an enemy attack, will appear above the wearer's head. I was trying to do my best Metal Gear sound effect. So yeah. Now, to use that memorial ticket, get back here.
Time to take a nap in my chair of angel wings.
Ah. Angelic.
You know, so far I have to hand it to Lament of Innocence. That place did seem more like a crazy death trap game than this one so far.
Well, this isn't a crazy death trap game. I'm just going all around the area trying to stay alive and stuff. Okay, there we go.
I was just thinking, sir, you keep getting defeated when you come back. Maybe we should rethink our strategy and...
Devil Shard.
Maybe we should rethink our strategy. It's like, good idea, Death. The new strategy, Fleamen. Fleamen everywhere. just everywhere. Fleamen on harpies, Fleamen on stairs, Fleamen on disappearing platforms, Fleamen around spikes.
Wait. Fleaman on harpies. Fleamans on chairs. Fleamans on death spikes. And harpies. Fleamans on,
Garibaldi what? Garibaldi Temple. Garibaldi? What kind of name is that?
I don't know.
Or maybe it was named after their friend named Gary, who was bald. Gary Baldi.
Gary Baldi.
Gary Baldi. Gary Baldi was responsible for designing this temple area. It's like, this is my temple now. I'm Gary Baldi.
Gary Baldi had no hair up there.
I've been Gary Baldi since the day I was born, which makes sense because babies don't really have hair.
I think what I want is up in there. I'll just ignore these flea men.
They don't seem to be near as threatening as they do in the 2D games. Butt smash!
To be perfectly honest, they're not even really that threatening in, like, this, like, the Symphony of the Night style games, actually. Milk! It does a Devil Forge Master good.
Got milk? Well, now we do.
Tufflebrat, you're up.
Bleh.
I can't open treasure chests without you for some reason. Yes! Skill marker mode! Yes, I can now, let's see, how do you activate this again?
Right.
Oh, okay, I press start in the map. A pen shows up, and I can start placing X's. I could be like, oh, there's something in here for later. And actually, there is something in there for later. And, you know, that sort of thing.
Huh.
So you can basically put, like, handy-dandy little reminder tips on the map for when you have to backtrack. And you can't remember where the something is. It's like, where did I see that? That would be a useful thing to do in a Metroid game. Why don't we have a Metroid game that lets you do that? Like, I saw a thing over here that I could access with this power-up, but I didn't have the power-up at the time that I went there, so now I have to go back with the power-up.
It's kind of like a primitive waypoint system. Like, nowadays, in a lot of games, you just, you know, you mark stuff on maps or something, and you'll see a pointer or a light trail or something that leads you to the thing that you pointed at.
Ugh, light trails.
Those were terrible.
Yeah. Fable, go back to using maps. I was playing Fable earlier today. Well, the anniversary one. The first one had a map.
The light trails got confused easily.
Yeah. And the thing is, the map would, like, mark all the exits. And,
We're 14 minutes in.
it would mark all the exits, and the exit that would lead to your destination would be marked in gold. So, yeah. You just followed the gold exits on the map, and you got to where you were going.
They can't even catch up with you.
Nope.
What kind of flea man can't catch up with you? You guys are an insult to the name Flea Man. You go that way. I'll go home. All for one and one for... Ah, he died! Let's get out of here! The 3 ghosts.
The 3 ghosts to tears. Whatever.
Yeah, they'll be crying ghosts to tears when we get through with it. Ghosty tears.
Oh, I have to kill all these flea men.
Good grief. They kind of just die when you hit the attack button. Did you see that? They were just jumping into your blade.
Or, I mean, my fist.
Yeah, they were jumping into your fist.
Ooh, thanks, Stufflebrat. You poisoned that one. Not that that really helped much, but...
Uncurse. Alright. Anyway...
I'll be ending this real soon. And now, since I've pretty much cleaned this place out, let's use a magical ticket to warp back to Julia's shop, which is really close to where I need to be next.
Cool.
And while I'm at Julia's shop, every time you talk to her, she'll refill your health. If I go, it's like devil forging, I can select one of these shards that was left behind and forge a brand new innocent devil of the same type.
Oh, that's cool.
And the new one I forge gets a 10% stat bonus of the parent at the time they left the shard. So, like, for example, if I choose this one from level 14, whatever Hot Dog's stats were at level 14, the new one is born with 10% of those stats.
Wow.
In other words, the new ones basically become stronger than the previous ones.
Okay, I guess that's the video then.
Yep.
See ya.